Good morning, everyone. Another lovely weekend morning in Bangalore. Nice 22 degrees Celsius weather outside, and it stopped raining for a while now. It's been so long since I rode Himalayan. Rode my Nino. It's been almost like more than 2 weeks now. Continuously, I was sitting at home. Had a lot of other projects to do. So never went out for a trip, never went out for a ride. So it feels so great to be back on this riding again. So in this video I will be talking to you about my honest opinion and thoughts on the Motul 15W50 semi-synthetic engine oil. So it's going to be my review. At the 20,000 kilometer service of my Himalayan, I decided to try out some new oil instead of sticking to the Royal Enfield Himalayan stock RE Liquid Gun engine oil. I thought I'll try a new oil for now. As many people told me and I saw many highly praised reviews on the internet, I thought I'll go for Motul's 15W50 semi-synthetic engine oil. Now it's been almost 4,200 or around 4,300 kilometers after I changed the engine oil. So I thought it's high time that I share my honest review and opinion on Motul 15W50 semi-synthetic engine oil. Spoiler alert, it's good but it's not great. So there are two pros and two cons for this engine oil. After riding more than 4,000 kilometers with this oil, I'll share my two pros and two cons. The first pro to this engine oil, what I felt, is that the heat management. You know, Royal Enfield's, Himalayan's heat in bumper to bumper traffic is unbearable. I saw noticeably significant drop in the heat that is emitted from the engine of Himalayan. I rode same stretch of road through Bangalore city traffic before I switched the engine oil and after switched the engine oil. So, and that too for experimental purpose with shots, I rode the same stretch. So compared to RE's Liquid Gun engine oil, the Motul's engine oil heat management is very good. I saw noticeably significant drop in the engine heat where it was not very uncomfortable anymore. It is still uncomfortable but manageable. You could ride while wearing shorts itself. You could ride the Himalayan without feeling very uncomfortable about it. So that's the first pro of this engine oil. The heat management is very good. The second pro that I noticed is this gear shift. The gear shifts became a lot slicker after changing to Motul's engine oil. Again, it's not made a world of a difference, but it is noticeably slicker than the stock when the stock oil was there. So especially the first and the second gear, you know, RE Himalayan's gear shifts are very hard, and anything that reduces it a little bit itself is most welcome. So gear shifts have become slicker and it has reduced. So that's the second major pro of this. Now coming to the cons of this engine oil, the first point is the life. RE's Liquid Gun lasts for around 7,000 kilometers. The performance what you can feel lasts around 7,000 kilometers. Post which you'll notice the signs of burnt out oil. For Motul, it comes around 4,000 kilometers. So all the good things that I talked about the engine oil, it lasts for only like 4,000 kilometers, and then you can push it towards, I think for another 1,000 kilometers maximum. RE's Liquid Gun on the other hand lasts, it's not great, but it lasts for around 7,000 kilometers. So the first con would be the life. The second con I think is the cost. The stock, what they say is you need engine oil replacement for every 10,000 kilometers. So every time you change engine oil at the service center, it will cost you somewhere around 800 rupees, including labor charges and all that. So it will cost you only 8,000 rupees for every 10,000 kilometers if you plan on changing engine oil only every 10,000 kilometers, like how the company says. For Motul, each bottle, it will come as 1 liter bottles. Each bottle cost you around 600 rupees. So again, it's 1,200 rupees for every oil change, and you will need to change every 5,000 kilometers. So that is the second con. So in conclusion, Motul's 15W50 engine oil compared to the RE's Liquid Gun is not great, but it is good. It will give you a little bit of performance upgrade in terms of heat management and the gear shifts becoming a little bit slicker. So if you are someone who changes engine oil every 5,000 kilometers and are willing to pay a little bit of extra money for a little boost in performance, then I would definitely suggest you to go with the Motul's 15W50 engine oil. If you are someone who wants maximum life out of the oil and don't mind getting a little bit, don't want to get a little bit of performance boost, but want to cut down the cost and want to change the engine oil at every 10,000 kilometer only, like how the company tells, then you better stick with Liquid Gun engine oil, because Motul doesn't give you a significant or a world of an improvement of a boost, performance boost or anything like that. So if you are someone who wants maximum life out of the engine oil, can sacrifice a little bit increase in performance and want to stick to the regular 10,000 kilometer change in engine oil, then stick to RE's Liquid Gun. As for me, if you ask me, I am someone who changes engine oil every 5,000 kilometer or even sooner. So, and I don't mind spending a little bit extra in getting a little bit of performance boost, like the engine management or in the gear shifts, because I commute a lot through the city. Like for work, I travel around 18 kilometers to and fro every day, that too in Bangalore's peak traffic. So if there is something that reduces the engine heat and makes the gear shift slicker, then I am all up for it. So for me, I think I'll stick to the Motul's 15W50 engine oil. So that's been my review of this Motul semi-synthetic engine oil. I hope you guys found some value in it. I hope you guys liked it. So I hope you guys now can make an informed decision on which oil to switch. And if you want to know how to change the engine oil by yourself for the RE Himalayan, I made a separate video on that. I will leave the link in the I button above. Do check it out. And I'll leave the detailed review description in my blog. I'll leave the link down below in the description box. So do check that out as well. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. See you next Saturday with another one. Bye bye.